New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. About a dozen friends of UNY Kiki Lang showed up in court on Monday to watch Christopher Collins, Lang's husband, make his first court appearance on murder charges. Their eyes were focused towards the front and their despair was mostly hidden behind masks. Wearing an orange jailhouse uniform in court, Collins listened quietly as prosecutors read aloud allegations that he murdered his wife, Lang, in their Cypress area home on November 18th, then attempted an elaborate ruse to cover it up. Records obtained by Eyewitness News showed that from 2003 to 2006, Collins was a specialist in the United States Army, serving as a human intelligence officer. He received several awards during his service, including the Army Good Conduct Medal. Over the past several years, Collins appeared to have dabbled in a variety of work. He was an artist focused on Instagram accounts, conducted Facebook chats about search engine optimization, and even sold some of the eggs from his backyard, which he had chickens, to neighbors in pet stores. Beneath the idyllic suburban life image portrayed on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram accounts, court records showed that the couple had years of money woes. In 2016, a foreclosure lawsuit was filed by a homeowners association against Collins and Lang for not paying around $2,000 in association fees. The couple apparently never showed up in court, and in a default judgment, their home was scheduled for auction in 2018. That sale was later canceled, and the case remains pending in court. When Collins met up with investigators on November 18th, he told them that he was driving a rental because his car had been repossessed. Also, investigation found that $250,000 life insurance policy signed by both Collins and Lang dated November 16th, just 2 days before she was killed. This is what I want to know. Where is the Asian community on this story? Why is there such silence? Why is there no outrage about this basically taking place? Why? Because she was married and it seemed to be a domestic issue or what have you? Like I don't really understand because the main thing that I look at is that anytime a wrong is committed against the Asian community, it should be called out, right? This I would want to sit up there and say should be deemed as a hate type of crime due to the fact that he decided to take the life of his wife, who is an Asian American. And he did it all for the purposes for other than insurance, pretty much no reason at all. The insurance is like later on. But realistically, they didn't give any other reason for uh what it is that he did. They wanted to list in the story, oh, he was in the army, he got medals, rewards, he was honored. He had a variety of other jobs as well, stuff on Instagram, Facebook, selling eggs. Like they were listing all of these, great things, right? To make it seem like, he's such a catch and, all these other things. And then they're like, well, he just snapped. There's no rhyme or reason. He just snapped. And I'm like, how does somebody just snap? How does that just tend to work? And then on top of that, they're having money issues. This is supposed to be, in a sense, the perfect, this is supposed to be the idyllic couple, right? White picket fence, everything. The meeting in between two worlds, coming together and, formulating something great. And they were having money woes on their house. This is somebody who is supposed to be, in the military, I guess active. I'm not sure. And, also having some type of money. And they were having money woes. And then magically an insurance policy was taken out on his wife and they both signed it and magically she's no longer here. Wow. Like I said, it's crazy. It's crazy that I don't hear a lot of the same vocal voices that we've always heard when it comes to things taking place and happening to the Asian community by way of, other people that don't look Asian. But magically, when it's people that look like Mr. Collins here, supernaturally, voices are silent, voices are quiet. You can hear a pin drop, you hear nothing but crickets, you hear the wind blowing, you hear a nice gentle breeze. Magically, nobody wants to be vocal on TikTok. Magically, nobody wants to be vocal on YouTube. Magically, nobody's vocal on Facebook. Magically, nobody's saying stop the Asian hate. Because if we're going to be real about this is hate. Because obviously he had no type of love for his wife, and so much so that he decided to have her sign a insurance policy that was going to cover her, right? And then magically she's no longer here. He hated that woman. Only a person that has hate rooted that deep can come up with a plan like that and enact that plan and carry it out. But like I said, some people would probably tell me like, "Oh, that's a stretch. That doesn't mean that he hates her. It could probably be other issues." Like I said, I'm not all for the excuses. This is like, what is that dude's name? Chris Wyatt. He did the same thing. Well, he didn't do the same thing to his wife because it wasn't an insurance policy, but he sat up there and he took out his whole family. Tell you that he made sure to take them all out, and he buried them directly at his job or on some area on the work site. And magically, whenever they showed pictures of Chris Wyatt, hey, let's show the family. Let's show holiday time. Let's show Christmas. Let's show Thanksgiving. Let's show everybody smiling and being happy. Let's show how such a great dad he was. Let's have other people basically talk about how great of a person he was, and then they'll start talking about how people are shocked and how it just happened out of nowhere. Basically the same thing here. Oh, there were no warning flags. There were no signs. Okay, if people want to believe that stuff just randomly happens in the universe, so be it. Like I said, there's a method to madness. Even in chaos, you can find a symptom of something. You can find a trail. You can find a light point or something that will lead to something that will lead you to something else. And then within that, you will start to figure out that, there's a method to the madness. But like I said before, whenever pictures look perfect, people just want to focus on how perfect the picture looks. They don't want to focus on the fact that, something might be a little bit crooked. This thing might be a little bit out of place. Or, maybe you got a shirt, backwards. Or, maybe his hair is looking a little bit, disheveled. Or, maybe, people just want to focus on what looks perfect. Because that's all people really care about, which is the visible, I guess you could say. But like I said, the Asian community and many other supporters for the Asian community seem to be awfully silent on stories like this that I keep bringing up. But I guess it is what it is. We'll just have to wait up until somebody who doesn't look like Mr. Collins, commits some type of act. And then people want to start talking, right? Because everybody supports the Asian community every single day, right? Sure. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.